the mad and macabre.
Oh, what monster could have done this?
I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Live or die. Make your choice.
Wake up, little girl.
Playtime's over.
You don't know what death is.
Sliced and diced.
Welcome to All Guts So Gory. My name is Mike, joined as always by Justin and Charlie, and today we have another episode of your favorite trivia game show, A Stab in the Dark. This one is our third episode. I won episode 2, which means I won the ability to host this episode for you guys.
Privilege.
Justin, Charlie, welcome in. Did you bring your thinking caps?
No, I have never hosted because I've never won, and I'm fine with that.
No, this is going to be the change to that.
Justin, are you going to throw this game so that Charlie has to host part 4 episode?
Me know nothing about horror movies.
You think you could throw it? You think you could throw this game more than I can throw this game? What is that you're drinking? I heard you crack it open.
It's a Yingling Flight.
Correct. 1 point for Justin.
I think it's expired or something. It's not very good today.
Bah. Does beer expire?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I stick with the hard stuff.
It's never around long enough for me to find out. Guys, Stab in the Dark. Are you ready for the rules?
Ready.
This game will consist of 3 rounds with point totals going up in each round, followed by a final stab in the dark where you can wager any amount of points you have on that final question. Are we ready to play?
We are ready.
All right.
Hope so.
The royal we.
Here we go. Round number 1.
Jamie Lee Curtis movies.
This
Cleopatra.
is the category for this round is called Name Them. I still have not come up with a better name for this round. I'll give you a category. You have to name as many answers that fit that category. You will alternate giving answers. If you repeat an answer, you are out. If you guess wrong, you are out. The survivor can answer up to 3 more times for 3 more points. In this round, correct answers are 1 point apiece. There are 3 questions in this round. First question, are we ready?
No, but I'm never ready. Go ahead.
All right. So, all right. First question. I'm going to start with Justin first and then Charlie second. Sinners was nominated for 16 Academy Awards. Name those award categories, starting with Justin.
Best Picture.
Correct.
Best actor.
Correct.
Best Adapted Screenplay. Nope. Best Original Screenplay.
Damn, you almost blew it on the second one.
God damn it.
Best Original. I stopped myself.
Correct.
Best supporting actor.
Correct. Delroy Lindo. Justin.
Best Casting.
Correct.
New
Best
category.
soundtrack.
Be more specific.
Best original score.
There you go. Correct.
Best Director.
Correct.
Best producer. Production. Producer.
Not quite.
That's Best Picture.
Yeah.
Is that best picture?
Yeah.
That goes to producers.
Okay. Best. I don't get to do another answer, or am I out?
I'll give you one more because I let Justin squeeze by on screenplay.
Best editing.
Correct.
Is that a thing? All right. Am I allowed to ask for which ones have been done already?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Pay attention.
Best Supporting Actress.
Correct. Wunmi Masaku.
Let's go with. We did that. Best supporting actress, best supporting actor. Let's go with. I got nothing. Best actress.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Justin, you can name up to 3 more for up to 3 more points.
Did anyone say costume design?
No, that's 1.
Ooh.
Fucker.
Did anyone say sound editing? Did that count, or what did you give him the editing for?
There's editing and then there's sound. So those are
Sound.
2 different things.
Whoa.
Sound.
All right. You got 1 more? There's 1
Let's
more.
go with
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 more. You got 1 more in you?
best original song. Did you get song?
That counts. I lied to you.
Damn it. Score isn't the same as song.
Nope, they are 2 different categories. The ones you guys did not mention: cinematography, makeup and hairstyling, production design, and visual effects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Bullshit.
7, 8 for Justin.
We did good though. We did good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Charlie. Right. No, I'm sorry. 7 and 4. 7 for Justin, 4 for Charlie. Okay. Second question.
Off in a hall.
Second question. Charlie, we'll start with you on this one.
Yeah.
One of the most common consonants in the alphabet is the letter R, right?
False.
On Wheel of Fortune, they give you the R for free at the final puzzle.
Okay.
I have a list here of about 44 horror films that start with the letter R. There are a couple rules here. Sequels do not count if it repeats the name of the original. For example, if we were doing H, don't say Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, etc. Right. If we were doing B, then Bride of Chucky would count, even though it's a sequel, but it's its own name. Any questions there?
Yeah, Oh my goodness.
Horror movies that start with the letter R don't name sequels if they also all start with the same letter R as the original movie. And then A and the don't count those. So if it is like the menu for letter M, that counts.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm drawing a blank.
I know, I'm too.
All right. Are we ready?
Man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. Charlie.
The Reckoning.
Horror movie that starts with the letter R. Go ahead. The Reckoning.
I reckon it isn't.
It is.
I reckon it better. It is?
It is. It
Okay.
counts. That's 1.
Oh, man.
Justin.
The Ritual. The Ritual.
Ooh.
The Ritual is correct. Charlie.
Okay. Rawhead Rex.
Correct. Justin.
That was on there. The Ruins.
Ooh.
The Ruins is correct. Charlie.
Reaper.
Correct.
Oh. So I think Red State is very, very hard. Like, I think it's horror.
You're always going with the fringe stuff, Justin, and making me look it up.
All I know is
you just won't pick the dead ass obvious ones. Red State is B action, B horror. We'll count it. Correct.
Ah.
Charlie.
You say B horror?
That's
The
what
Relic.
it says.
Amazing.
Relic is correct. Justin.
Oh my gosh. Do we have a timer?
Yeah. 5, 4.
No.
Stop looking around your basement for clues.
Stop it. Maybe.
3 seconds.
Shining.
How about the Red Rooms?
The what?
I think Red Rooms.
Red Rooms?
I bet it's on there.
Red Rooms is correct.
What?
Charlie.
That's bullshit. You just made that up and got lucky.
No.
Oh,
Charlie.
shit. Oh my
You
god.
guys are thinking way too hard. Damn it.
Ravenous.
Ravenous. Ravenous is correct. Justin, we are going to put a timer on this.
Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
3, 2.
No, that's it. I'm tapping out. I'm
Justice tapping out.
Wrecked him.
Charlie, you can name 3 more for 3 more points.
But he gets 5 seconds.
You have 5 seconds per one.
Yeah. Why can't I think of anything that starts with R? I know you're going to say something and it's going to be like,
oh, yeah.
Duh.
I'm going to say about 20 of them that you're going to be like, duh. Everyone is screaming in their car or their workplace or their home
Yes,
right now,
I would be
guys.
screaming too.
In their church as they're listening during their church service.
3 seconds, Charlie. You got one?
I got nothing.
Okay. So Charlie got 5 that round. Justin got 4 that round. Here's the ones that I had. Some of the big ones that you guys missed.
The biggest one.
Oh my god.
How about Raw?
Oh, we mentioned that on the
Raw.
last
It's
podcast.
French. It doesn't
I
count.
know. Rare exports. How about Reanimator? How about
yeah.
Sorry, Paulo.
Ready or Not?
Ready or Not? Love it.
Rear Window. Record. Red Dragon.
Right.
Renfield. Resident Evil. Return of
Oh
the
my
Fly.
god.
The Return of the Living Dead. Return to Sleepaway Camp. The Ring. Rosemary's Baby. Ringu. Ringu.
Yeah, that's not a horror movie.
Those are just some of the big ones that you guys failed to name. All right, so going into the third question, Justin has 11. Charlie has 9. So, Charlie, you will start the third and final question of round 1 here. I have a list of 25 horror movies that IMDb currently lists with a Metacritic score of 85 or higher. Only the 25 on this list will count. I'm not going to look up anything else. If you answer something else,
oh my god,
not on this list, it will not count.
How dare you?
So this is, according to IMDb, the 25 horror movies with a Metacritic score of 85 or higher. Charlie, you get to go first. Go ahead.
Jaws.
Jaws is not on the list.
Oh, that's some bullshit right there.
Justin, you get to answer up to 3.
Sinners.
Sinners is not on the list.
Are you effing kidding me?
Suck it, monkeys.
So,
I'm going corporate.
Is Get Out on there?
Get Out is on the list.
Started with Get Out.
I'll start from 25 and go to 1. 25.
Whatever.
Carrie, The Host, Get Out, One Cut of the Dead, Charlie's favorite movie, The Babadook, The Wolf House, The Wicker Man, Hereditary, Eraserhead, Halloween, The Invisible Man, 1933, The Innocents, Night of the Living Dead, Alien, Deep Red, Eyes Without a Face, King Kong, The Birds, Repulsion, Frankenstein, 1933, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Bride of Frankenstein, Don't Look Now, Charlie's other favorite movie, Rosemary's Baby, and number 1 with a Metacritic score of 97, Psycho.
That's the fucking most bullshit list.
But
There's no way Psycho got good critical reviews when it came out.
Are you sure? Okay.
No.
Anyway, so after round 1, Justin leads Charlie 11-9. Are you ready to move on to round 2?
Yes.
All right.
I thought we just did round 3.
Oh, that was the
That
third
was
question.
that category.
Part of round 1.
Third question of the round 1.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Thank
first
God.
Category.
Round 2 is called Roger Ebert Reviews.
All right.
All right. I will give each of you the decade and horror subgenre of a film. Then I'll read you an excerpt of a Roger Ebert review, or one of the people that writes for the Roger Ebert website if it's a newer movie, since he doesn't do reviews anymore. You'll need to give me the movie. that I'm describing, that they're describing, that they're reviewing.
Okay.
Each of you will get the same decade and subgenre for each question, and I have 5 of them. And so you will get to pick, let's see. Charlie, you're still behind. I'll let you go first. So the first question...
Justin, you better win, because I cannot put together...
Moves on purpose.
All right.
I cannot put this together as well as Mike does.
Each of these is worth 2 points. If you are wrong, the other person can steal for 1 point. Cool?
Yeah.
All right. First question. The decade is the 2020s, and the genre is slashers/killers. Charlie, would you like A or B?
B.
B. All right. Clint Worthington gave this film 3.5 stars. He said, "The most fascinating thing about this hyper-violent slasher experiment is that it's not scary, at least not in the way that the Friday the 13th-esque splatter flicks they are clearly riffing on used to be. There are no jump scares, few bouts of high-wire tension, and no ambiguity about who the final girl will be, and yet ends up one of the most fascinating, oddly serene horror entries of the year so far, precisely because it flips the mechanics of the slasher on their head." Can you name that movie?
I don't know, but I want to see it. I don't know.
Justin, you can steal for 1 point. Do you know it?
Ready or Not?
No, this was In a Violent Nature.
Oh.
Never seen it.
That's the one we watched, right, Mike?
We did watch it. Yeah.
I didn't know it.
Flipping the mechanics of the slasher on its head because it's the POV of the killer rather than the victim. Yeah. Hyper violent. Yeah. Not scary because
3.5 stars.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Justin, this one's for you, and it's the other pick. All right. Nick Allen gave this film 2.5 stars. The few kills in this film are more calculated and come as climaxes to scenes of anger, rejection, and her own frustrations. Usually taking place in daylight and within the antagonist's psychosis, they're meant to be played as dark comedy. That very mix of tone doesn't hit as poignantly as it wants to, but the kills are effectively bracing.
This is 2020s still?
Yes.
Slasher?
Yep. Slasher/killers.
Really don't have much on this one. Shit.
All right.
Star eyes, or what? Hard eyes.
Nope. Charlie, you can steal for 1 point.
1 point.
Heard.
Baghead. Bag on the head lady.
Bag on the head lady?
No, this is Pearl.
Pearl. Goddamn Pearl.
Her
Fuck
own
Pearl.
frustrations, taking place in daylight, dark comedy. Yeah.
Why don't you like me?
I'm a married woman.
I'm married.
All right. All right. Second question. This is
Oh my goodness.
1990s monsters or aliens. Charlie, you're still behind. So, should we change it up? Let's see.
Yeah, just go with Justin.
Change it up. All right, Justin, pick A or B.
Hey.
A. All right. Roger Ebert gave this 2 stars. 1990s monsters or aliens. Pure logic would suggest that if she can change from a 10-year-old into a 21-year-old almost overnight, she should die of old age before the movie ends.
Species.
God damn it.
Got it.
Species.
Justin.
It's a very important movie in my history.
Yes.
Want me to finish the review? It's pretty funny.
Whatever.
But no, she stays at the sex bomb stage for the rest of the film, except when morphing into a gruesome monster. The ability to instantly change one's physical composition is, I believe, in violation of the laws of physics. But this film breaks every law, but the law of diminishing returns.
Oh, God damn. Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
All right. Justin, 2 points. Charlie, the question for
hard
you.
one.
Roger Ebert gave this 3 stars. It's clever the way the movie combines the conventions of the horror and disaster genres. add in another level by having the mayor insist that a black tie charity benefit proceed inside the museum as planned, even though the cops are convinced that it's not
The
safe.
relic.
The relic is correct. Yeah, the rest of that wasn't really funny. There we go. 2 points for Charlie, both on the board with the second question. Well done.
I wouldn't have got that, Charlie. So good job.
All right. Third question.
You know why I wouldn't have got it? Because it started with an R.
All right. Charlie, you will start this time. We have the decade is the 2000s, and the genre is psychological. Do you want question A or B?
Let's go with A.
A. Roger Ebert gave this 2.5 stars. He said, "Do their lives have no effect on the wider world? Apparently not. External reality remains the same apart from the minute adjustments to college and prison enrollment statistics, but it's unfair to bring such logic to bear on the story simply to exploit a device to jerk the characters through a series of startling life changes."
Series of startling life changes. 2000s. Scream?
It is not. Justin, you can steal for 1 point.
Butterfly Effect.
That is correct.
Oh, God, that's not a scary movie.
I mean, it's not.
It's
not
a psychological horror, according to people.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
All right. Butterfly Effect. Justin, your question. Roger Ebert gave this 3.5 stars. He said, "True to the Ebert's little movie glossary entry, which explains that all movie heroes on cross-country journeys drive gas-guzzling classics, Lewis buys a 1971 Chrysler Newport, since most of the cars since 1980 look nerdy. Ordinarily, the Newport would be a convertible, but it needs to be a hardtop this time so they can be trapped inside."
So this is, my guess is going to be Lost Highways.
That is incorrect. Charlie, you can steal for a point.
I got nothing.
This was Joyride. The Paul Walker, Steve Zahn flick.
Candy
Cane.
Candy Cane.
Candy Cane. Yeah. All right. Two more of
Big
these.
fat person.
Fourth question. This is the 2010s, and the subgenre is dealer's choice. So I just picked two from the 2010s. Let's see. So we went with, let's see, Charlie, Justin, Justin, you get to pick A or B.
B.
All right. Brian Tallarico gave this 3 stars. A tight, tense thriller carried by excellent performances. It has echoes of Alfred Hitchcock and H.G. Wells embedded in a cat and mouse game after the end of the world. Without directly acknowledging it in traditional blockbuster ways, it's almost like a spin-off from the original film, imagining a different story taking place in a different part of the world but in the same universe. Once in development under the name The Cellar, the opening scenes are clearly designed to be reminiscent of another story of a woman who left the city for a dangerous countryside, and will make anyone who's seen Psycho think of Marion Crane in the opening act of Hitchcock's classic It's Not Long Before our protagonist finds her Norman Bates.
This is, I know what it is. Charlie, do you know what it is?
I'm not saying anything.
So the thing is, like, how close do I have to get the entire name right?
You have to get the name of the movie right. Yes.
Is it 12 Cloverfield Lane?
No. Charlie, would you like to steal for 1 point?
The 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yes, it is.
That's
10
the name.
Cloverfield Lane.
Damn it. That's why I didn't. Like, did you have it, Charlie, or no?
Not until you said 12 Cloverfield Lane.
That's why I didn't want to guess.
Justin is the new Mr. Sleepaway Camp with 12 Cloverfield Lane.
12 Cloverfield Lane.
That's where Mr. Sleepaway Camp lives.
Funny. Oh, man.
I would just call it Cloverfield Lane.
All right. So, Charlie, this one is you. 2010's Dealer's Choice. Glenn Kenny gave this 3.5 stars. In my opinion, the finest and most genuinely provocative horror movie to emerge in this still very new century. Both a relentless psychological thriller with heavy primal stuff on its mind and a full-throttle, slam-bang scare fest. It delivers raw sensation without insulting the intelligence, the way the more sensationalist but also essentially trite pictures in the new horror paradigm, along the lines of Insidious, tend to do. I was so impressed by this film that upon seeing it, I tweeted that I thought it might be the first capital G great horror movie of the 21st century, and was almost immediately beset upon by a couple of guys who thought I was out of my mind. They said this film was both a snooze fest and ridiculous, and superior films included Sinister and The Conjuring. Now, I'm not sure that ridiculous is a word that ought to be applied to horror movies, especially if you're implying by comparison that stuff like Sinister, and The Conjuring is not ridiculous. It's all ridiculous in a sense. What makes a difference is how purposeful the ridiculousness is made to seem.
This is a manifesto, man.
God
I know,
damn.
that was a long one.
Sinister was going to be my answer.
All right.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Justin, you can steal for a point.
I mean, my brain just cut off halfway through that thing. You listed 6 different movies in it: Sinister, Insidious,
The Conjuring.
This will be a movie. This is The Babadook.
No hints.
No, I just gave it to you.
He just gave it.
Oh,
yeah, no,
The Babadook.
no, that's trash.
Trash movie. And I wanted to kill that kid. That's 6 minutes into the movie.
I was
shit.
curious what the Roger Ebert reviews were when it said 3.5 stars, and this guy was like the greatest horror movie of the 21st century. I'm like, I'm definitely using this for the game show. And then I had to go on because of his friends that were like, no, it's ridiculous. It's a snooze.
It is.
It's not. It's okay. It's not great. Yeah. All right. So before our last question of round 2, let's tally the scores. Justin has 14. Charlie has 12. So Charlie, I'll let you go first here on our last question of round 2.
All right.
This is 1980s for a decade, and the subgenre is the paranormal or supernatural. A or B?
A.
A. Roger Ebert gave this half a star.
Oh, shit.
And starts with a quote. Stephen King said, I have seen the future of the horror genre, and his name is blank. Can't say his name, it would give it away.
Yeah.
Now there's a blurb King should have written under one of his pen names. He may have seen the future of the horror genre, but he has almost certainly not seen this film, which is as dreary a piece of goods as has masqueraded as horror in many a long, cold night.
Really?
This is one of those movies you sit through with mounting dread as the fear grows inside of you that it will indeed turn out to be feature length.
Lords of Illusion.
No. Justin, you want to steal for a point?
So I thought the future of horror he was going to say was Clive Barker, and it was going to be Hellraiser. But
you're correct.
God damn it. He was asking questions he wasn't answering. I knew the future of horror Stephen King said was going to be Clive Barker. And I was like, but only a half star? It can't be. It can't be. It's got to be Lords of Illusion, like a offshoot of. God damn it!
Is Lords of Illusion? Is that Clive Barker too?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Hellraiser is a great Halloween costume. It's
half a star.
Not a great movie. Half a star.
Who said that? I think it's a great movie.
I know you do. There's like 8 of them.
It's a good movie.
There's like 12 of them too.
Okay, 1 and 2, and
if this is half a star, what is like Hellraiser 7?
Oh gosh,
right, negative 23.
One where he's in space with the toy maker. I'm like, what the hell?
All right, Justin,
bullshit.
Your question. Roger Ebert gave this 2.5 stars. The movie feels like it's going somewhere, but then the plot starts getting very complicated with the adult romance, the teenage romance, and the vampire intrigues. Because everything looks so good, we almost give it the benefit of the doubt. The high quality of the photography and acting had me wondering if perhaps this wouldn't develop into a genuinely frightening and interesting vampire story, but no such luck. It is no longer a virtue in mainstream Hollywood to bring any genuine, unsettling imagination to a commercial movie.
My answer is going to be no preamble here. Lost Boys.
That's correct. 2 more points
Charlie.
for Justin. The Lost Boys. All right. So after round
it doesn't start with
2,
R.
let's tally up the scores after round 2. Justin has 17. Charlie, you have 12.
Right.
That brings us to our third and final round, which is called Name That Kill. Do you remember the show Name That Tune? I think there maybe was even a new version that came out a few years ago.
Still is. I think Mr. Randy Jackson himself is on it.
Okay, yeah. So I'll give you a film, and I have 5 clues. So Charlie, will start with you because you're trailing. You say, I can name that kill in 5 clues. The next person can say, I can name it in 4 clues or less. Or the next person can challenge you to name that kill. Whoever describes to me the method in which the character in question buys the farm gets the correct answer, which will get you 3 points in this round. Incorrect, your opponent can get an additional clue and steal for 1 point. I have 4 kills in this round.
And you get kicked in the nuts, too.
So I may ask for more specific answers. Don't be like, oh, they were stabbed. Like, okay, with what? You know?
12 right. Cloverfield.
Okay, so
Mr. Sleep.
Charlie, you get to go first. My first kill is from Friday the 13th, the final chapter, which is part 4 and not part 12, oddly enough. But
okay.
Anyway, you can. How many clues can you name that kill in?
5.
Justin?
Name that kill. Charlie, name that kill.
All right, Charlie, I'm going to give you all 5 clues.
Okay.
The actor playing the victim is best known as portraying a time traveler's father. Another clue. No open casket for this funeral. Another clue. Ted. Hey, Ted. If that helps you at all, quote from the movie. Clue number 4.
Hey, Paul.
Wine, anyone? And the next clue, in the kitchen.
Too many clues.
Name that kill.
It.
I have no idea.
Justin, do you want to steal for 1?
Yeah, corkscrew through the eyeballs. Through the head.
That is incorrect. Crispin Glover, who plays Jimmy, gets a corkscrew. The one that he was looking for, stabbed through his hand into the countertop. When he turns around,
then he squishes his head.
No. Finish. When he turns around,
let him finish.
Jason hits him diagonally across the face with a meat cleaver.
Yeah,
that's that kill. All right,
that's
Justin,
cool.
This is your turn. Second kill. This is from Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh my God!
Let's go with 3 clues.
Oh, 3 clues. Charlie?
Name that kill.
All right, name that kill. Justin, pick 3 numbers, 1 through 5.
So they don't get easier as they go down?
No, I couldn't figure a way to do that. So just between them 1 and 5. Okay.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Okay. Clue number 1, 55 gallons. Clue number 2, I'm surprised he didn't turn into a mutant himself. Clue number 3, he was head over heels for Jason.
Okay.
Name that kill.
So this is the dad of one of the students. Do we need to name the person or?
No, just name the kill.
I think they were just dropped into some waste, some hazardous waste, right?
I'll accept that, of course.
Ah,
Peter Mark Richmond, who plays Principal Charles McCullough, And we later find out who is grandfather to Rennie, our final girl, played by Jensen Daggett. McCullough gets dumped headfirst into a toxic waste barrel in an alley by Jason.
Okay.
And held by his feet until he drowns.
I was hoping you were going to say on the rooftop. I was going to be like, head punch off.
3 points for Justin.
Fuck Justin.
Third kill. This is from the film Friday the 13th, Part 3, 3D. You notice there's a trend here? I don't know.
Yeah,
double D.
I think I got it.
Charlie, you get to pick how many clues you want to start with.
4.
4 clues. Justin?
3 clues.
3.
Name
Charlie.
that kill.
Ooh,
Damn it.
Charlie. Name that kill. Justin, pick 3 numbers 1 through 5.
1, 2, 3.
Again with the 1, 2, 3. All right.
I was lucky.
All right. Third kill. Clue number 1. She shouldn't have turned down my guy, Shelley. Clue number 2. The actress playing the victim would later spend a weekend with another dead guy. Clue number 3. But slashers don't use guns. Name that kill.
I can't.
All right. Charlie,
Hand it over to Charlie.
you can have one extra clue. Pick number 4 or number 5.
4.
4. Clue number 4. I see what you did there.
Was it a spear gun through the eye?
That is correct.
Whoa!
Catherine Parks, who plays Vera, is sitting out on the dock. Out of the lake comes Shelley wearing a hockey mask to scare her. Shelley later heads to the barn, but next time we see the hockey mask, it's Jason wearing it. Comes down to the lake where Vera is hanging out. Vera gets shot in the eye with a spear gun.
Yep.
That is the birth of the iconic hockey mask.
Hockey mask, yeah.
All right. Charlie gets a point.
What?
And fourth
Head punch
and
off.
final kill.
Head punch off. Cleopatra.
So we went, let's see, Charlie, Justin, this is fourth and final kill. This is from Friday the 13th, the original, 1980.
Ooh.
4 clues.
3 clues.
3.
Name that kill, Charlie.
All right.
shit.
Charlie gets to name this kill.
I think he's got it.
Pick 3 numbers, 1 through 5, Charlie.
1, 3, 5.
1, 3, and 5. All right. Clue number 1. Both the killer and the victim appear in Friday the 13th, Part 2. Clue number 3. Danny Trejo is blank. Clue number 5. The hands in the shot are Tom Savini's. Name that kill.
Oh, shit. This is the mom getting her head cut off with the machete?
That is correct.
Yes.
Our final girl, Alice, takes the machete, and after fighting with Pamela Voorhees, lops her head off with the machete.
Boom.
You got it right. Good job. 3 more points for Charlie. And that brings you up to...
I'm not in the lead, am I?
You're not in the lead. But it's a close game. You closed the gap with that one.
Okay.
I don't want to brag. But we saw that lady at a convention.
Betsy Palmer?
Yeah. The original, the first final girl.
Just brag about it, why don't you?
Did you know she had like a crazy stalker that forced her to go out of Hollywood, basically?
Yeah.
No.
Like she
broke into her house and shit.
Yeah,
Crazy.
nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Before you guys take your final stab in the dark, let's tally up the scores. Justin, you are a leader with 20. Charlie, not far behind at 16. Final stab in the dark. This is a ranking question. I will give you 3 things to rank in order from lowest to highest. After hearing the question, you may wager as many points as you like. I guess this is where you would maybe need a pen and paper so you can prove to me how many points you picked. Or just type it on your notepad on your phone and show it to me or something after we're done. Get it right, you gain those points. Get it wrong, you lose those points. Then we'll see who wins today's game. All right. You don't have to wager till I give you the question. For your final stab in the dark, Put these 3 horror films in the order of their runtime, from shortest to longest. This is the runtime that is what IMDb lists right under the film name, not director's cuts, extended cuts, etc. This is what IMDb lists. All right. Your 3 films are A, Halloween, B, Rob Zombie's Halloween, C, 2018's Halloween. Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween, Halloween 2018. Put them in order from shortest to longest runtime.
What's the year of the original?
What?
79.
78.
Close enough.
And what about the Rob Zombie one?
2008, 2007.
I'll just put Zombie for that one.
It's not named them in the order they came out. It's named them in their runtime from shortest to longest.
Wait, I'll do what I want.
So before we give answers, quick recap of the score. Justin had 20. Charlie had 16. Before you give your answers, why don't you both give me your wagers before we give answers? And give them instantly. Charlie wrote down 0, wagered nothing. Justin.
Oh, no.
Can't see what you had there.
It's 13.
All right. Justin wagered 13. Plus or minus 13 for Justin.
I like it. I like Charlie's strategy. That's what I always do when I'm doing the Jeopardy. I'm like, you just
Charlie,
put the burden on the other person.
Basically banking on Justin missing this
Exactly.
question. All right. Do you have your answers? Are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. The run times for the following. Halloween, 1 hour and 31 minutes. Rob Zombie's Halloween, 1 hour and 49 minutes. Halloween 2018, 1 hour and 46 minutes. Correct answer is ACB. ACB is the correct answer.
I got it wrong.
I got it wrong too. I got BAC.
I put CAB.
Blood alcohol content.
I put CAB, so I got it wrong too.
All right. So Justin.
So Charlie wins.
Charlie wins 16-7 and also wins the opportunity, the privilege, the right to host Stab in the Dark episode 4.
What do you guys Google this shit or what?
I think Charlie's going to put together probably the best visual one. He's an event planner, semi-professional event planner, and he's going to have pyrotechnics and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, let's give a hand to Charlie, huh?
Yay. Bullshit.
All right. What do you guys think about some of those categories? The reviews.
I love it. I mean, you always pull it through.
That kill. Try to do something different.
Here's the deal with Mike. He puts us to work. He makes us work a little harder than I did.
All I did was ask you to name movies that started with R.
I mean, right?
I'm gonna steal that. But you guys know.
I'm making fun of you guys. I'm gonna be like movies that start with H. Oh fuck, I don't know. When you're on the spot, I know it's tougher.
What directors? I'm gonna do this director. What movies did he direct?
He's gonna be like Stephen King wrote Green Mile. True or false?
It's gonna be bad.
True.
Oh man.
Here's what we need to do. Since we're doing a Zoom, you need to share your screen for some still images, maybe.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I'll throw out movie posters.
What's the
this
name
movie?
Of this movie? It says
what
Friday the blank.
What movie does Charlie hate most?
There's a lot. Rosemary's Baby and Martyrs now.
Yep.
And the Babadook.
The Babadook.
Well, thank you guys
right.
for playing our game. Really
good.
appreciate it. If you were playing along at home, I hope you had fun. I hope you scored more points than these guys.
Probably.
Thank you all so much. This is the All Guts So Gory podcast. If you like what we do here, rate and review us wherever you listen to your podcast. Follow us on Instagram at allgutssogorypod. Drop us a line in our fan mail. There's a link in the show notes for that. And that's it for our show.
We're also on Facebook now.
Oh, yeah, we're on Facebook now.
For the old people.
Check that out.
The Face Place?
For the old people.
Yeah. We'll have a new movie review coming out on Monday. We don't know what it is yet, but we'll have that coming out soon. And that wraps it up. For Justin and Charlie, I'm Mike. This is the All Guts So Gory podcast. Andy, take us home.
This is the end, friend.